Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, where's my brethren in Omaha, Nebraska, and Brisbane, Australia? And we're going to talk about the pride of those two places in the world. Terence Crawford, Jeff Horn, April 14th at the Madison Square Garden now, as it's been reported. Fight I'm really excited for. This is a fight I'm very excited for so many reasons. Big Terence Crawford fan. I love watching him fight. Jerry's still out with him on some things. Like, he's a great fighter, top 3 pound for pound, but I just feel like at 147, we gotta wait and see what happens, man. Because fighters, when they go to weight class, no matter how good they are at one weight, that doesn't mean they'll be as good at the next weight. But I think he'll do well. But I think this is gonna be a tough fight for him, tough first fight for him. And people are just writing off Jeff Horn. I think that's very stupid of them. I think it's very stupid. Paulie Malignaggi, for once we're on the same accord. We're in agreement. He is warning the boxing world to not underestimate Jeff Horn. Paulie been around boxing for a while. He's seen a lot of fights, been in a lot of fights. He views Jeff Horn as the naturally bigger man, possibly the naturally stronger man, and he disagrees with a lot of people who are already predicting this as a complete mismatch between two boxers. So that's what it is. He knows. I know it's a huge mountain for Jeff Horn to climb, so we're not taking nothing away from Crawford. We know it's a tough ask of him, but we know it's still possible that he can go in there on the night, beat up Terence Crawford. So here's what he said. I quote, "If Jeff Horn can upset Terence Crawford, he's going to put himself in the picture. I know it's a big ask, but I think he's naturally the bigger guy with a very physical style against a former lightweight. It's not as easy of a fight for Crawford as people think. I think Crawford is legitimately the favorite in the fight, but you cannot underestimate Jeff Horn. If Horn came and beat Crawford after beating Pacquiao last year, he's already put himself in the running as the front runner for fighter of the year. I'm going to say that's my prediction, but what I'm saying is that he said, I'm not going to say that's my prediction, but what I'm saying is that you should at least open up your eyes to it." So, end quote. I agree with Paulie. And you got to look at the totality of their careers, okay? Terence Crawford started off his career as a lightweight, all right? That stuff matters. He starts off as lightweight, a big lightweight, but a lightweight nonetheless. Jeff Horn, I know Jeff Horn and Terence Crawford, America amateur-wise is a lot better than Australia. But the fact of the matter is, Terence Crawford didn't make the Olympic team. Jeff Horn made the Olympic team. So if you make the Olympic team, I don't give a damn what country you're from. Generally speaking, if you make any sort of Olympic team, it means you have at least a couple ounces of boxing ability, pure boxing ability in your skill set. And Jeff Horn does. He gets the reputation for being a rugged, in-your-face, bulldozing, mauling type of fighter. But if he needs to get on that back foot and start flicking that damn jab out there, he can do it. All right? So don't underestimate Jeff Horn. Don't underestimate the physicality he'll bring to the table on the night. And don't even underestimate the kind of boxing ability he'll have. I really think this is a good fight. I look at it, I view it as a 65-35 fight for Crawford, or 60-40, something in that range, just because Crawford, to me, he just has more dimensions in his skill set. The dude can fight effective, equally effective out of southpaw and orthodox stances. So that means he can show Jeff Horn a lot of different looks. Terence Crawford's counter punching has improved, but see, this is why this fight's exciting to me, because I'm of the notion that if you're fighting guys who you are significantly bigger than, it's a lot easier to be relaxed in the ring, because you can just rely on your power. You're not going to get hurt. You can rely on your power. You can be patient, and you can slip a shot. It's when you're fighting someone who's bigger than you, who's on your ass, that can actually inflict some sort of damage on you, whether it be illegal or legal, that you have to, that your patience gets tested, that your composure gets tested. And I think that's what's going to happen. Terence Crawford's counterpunching, his patience, and his composure will all be tested on that night. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out. I'm not going to pick Jeff Horn, but I won't be surprised if he wins. Let's just say it like that, man. Terence Crawford, look, again, big fan of Terence Crawford. You guys can see, look. You can't really see it, but there's a glare in that picture. That's Terence Crawford on my wall. I'm a massive Terence Crawford fan. He's one of my favorite fighters in boxing to watch, but I'm a realist. The dude had 6 fights at 140. He beat 2 guys at the weight that were, really naturally that weight. Willie was 1 in Delorme, but Victor Postol and Dongo, those guys really shouldn't be fighting at that weight. They kill themselves to make the weight. They're sticks. They look like they need a sandwich. But you give him credit for a good run. He unified the division. There were some fights in the division that I think I would have liked to see him take. For one, I would have loved to see him fight Amir Imam, as that would be the only guy in the division who had a longer reach than him, better power, equal athleticism. It would have been a real tough fight for him. So you have that fight. I know people are going to say I'm crazy, but Granados would have been a good fight for him, because Granados, again, would have been a fighter who comes inside, is naturally a 140-pound fighter, a strong 140-pound fighter. That would have been a good fight for him. And then as well, even Sergey Lipinets, like I know I'm giving Lipinets a whole lot of flack right now, but the fact of the matter is Lipinets was Crawford's mandatory after he beat Ndongo. Okay, after he beat Ndongo, became undisputed. He never defended those belts as undisputed champion. He was the undisputed champion for like 10 days, and then he vacated them all. The IBF ordered him to fight Lipinets, and he didn't defend the title. So that could be considered as a duck. He probably would have beat the crap out of Lipinets, because I don't really like Lipinets that highly, but I'm just saying, man, like Crawford, there were fights there that were better than like a lot of the guys he was fighting, like the Hank Lundys of the world, and those guys, So that's why I'm happy about welterweight. It's a deeper division. There's better fighters there. There's more opportunities for him. He's probably that's probably where he should be fighting anyway, because he walks around in the weight. The Gamboa fight, he came into the ring at 152, so he's gonna be a strong welterweight, and I think it quite possibly could be the best weight class for him, because you're gonna be able to see him show off the natural strength, the natural size. But he can do it finally against people who are naturally as strong and maybe even stronger than him, which is what interests me about this fight and his fights moving forward. So, Paulie Malignaggi, letting you guys know that can't be underestimating Jeff Horn. It's going to be a good fight. That'll be one I'll probably try to get to. Hopefully they stack the undercard, so I have more incentive to want to go out there to New York. But let me know what you guys think. Does Jeff Horn have a chance against Terence Crawford? If you don't think he does, let me know why, because everybody's saying he doesn't have a chance, but I want you to let me know why he doesn't have a chance. Break it down for me. Tell me what it is in his skill set you see that makes you think he don't have a chance to beat Terence Crawford. Let me know in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe. Like I always say, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.